Hello, here we are in beautiful Prince Edward Island, and we're in Bothwell Beach, and I'm here with Willard, who happens to be at his family cabin that has been in his family since 1967, and when he was a young man, in fact 11 years old, he used to walk this property. So I know you know a lot about this property, Willard, so I'd like you to tell us everything you know, thinking about when you were 11, and the things you used to do as a kid, because obviously this is a great family site, but also then you can take us to modern times and talk to us a little bit about if you were an adult staying here today.
Sure. Well, Richard, as you said, this property has been in our family since 1967, and we have a family cottage adjoining us, this cottage here as well. And we have a private access to a gorgeous beach, just a fabulous white sand beach with dunes, and it connects on to the Basin Head Beach, which is a tremendous provincial site with provincial accommodations and facilities. And on the other direction up the beach is a run that goes into South Lake, which is really fabulous for canoeing and kayaking. And you can kayak along the shore or go into South Lake.
Right, so how about that swimming? I've actually been to Basin Head. I know what the water's like, and obviously you have a little bit of a private beach here yourself. So tell me about the swimming and the water and the quality of the sand.
The sand is second to none. It's beautiful white sand, high quality. Very little in the way of rocks or debris, and it has a very gradual slope going into it for safety for children swimming, and you know, it's just a great beach, famous among Prince Edward Islanders especially.
In fact, I know that, so that's why I'm actually asking, so we make sure we get that out. It's an incredible, beautiful beach. The white sands, they call them singing sands because they're so clear when you step on them, they actually make sound. Now, you talked a little bit about the kayaking and you know, some of the services that are, you know, or facilities that are around near the water here, especially Basin Head. Provincial Park has some incredible facilities, but as well in the general area, I know there's some other things that people like to go to and see. What else would they do while they're here?
Well, very close by is the Elmira Railway Museum, and it is the most easterly destination of the rail lines on Prince Edward Island when they did run here. And there's a lovely museum there, and it connects on to, since the rails are gone, they now are used in a trail called the Confederation Trail, which is tremendous for bicycling and for hiking. And if you wanted to, you could get on the trail and travel right to the other end of the Prince Edward Island. But that's a long day. That's more than a day's ride.
Well, I got to say, I walk it every morning myself, and I try to pick out different sections and go 4 or 5 miles, but it's absolutely beautiful no matter which section you're on. There's always something new and interesting to see, and including apples and berries and all sorts of things that grow along the trail through the summertime. So I guess one last thing, if they were to come here, and you're obviously close by in the area, you know, how do they come here? What sort of things you know, would you do for them once they've arrived?
Well, we have a housekeeper who is very nearby, and she will come by after you've let yourself in, and she will make sure that the accommodations are suitable and answer any questions that you may have. And you know, she's just a phone call away if anything needs to be attended to. We're also very near North Lake here, which there's a lot of fishing goes on out of North Lake, and you can hook up with a fishing charter out of the lake, and you know, you might run into the big bluefin tuna season or just general fishing charters. And
great. What type of fish are they catching when they're on a general charter?
Often mackerel, I guess, would be the biggest one. I don't think they're allowed to do the cod anymore, although they might be able to do a recreational catch on the cod.
Okay.
I know that.
All right. Well, then for you fishermen, kayakers, swimmers, canoers, beach fans, yeah, pretty much anything you want to do, you can obviously come out here to Bothwell Beach. So we'd like to see you all out here on Prince Edward Island, and Willard especially would love you to come out by his place and stay near his beautiful private beach. So thank you very much, Willard.
Thank you very much, Richard.